and welcome to episode 2 of season 2, Plots in Darkenhaven, Shaving a Haircut. So before we get going, I want to thank Gooey Cube for the wonderful world we play in, and for allowing us to stream this on their stream. I'd like to thank Jen Bullock for recording our Town Crier video that we're going to watch, and then our guest David and Joe for joining us today and your contributions to the Gooey Cube community as well. And then lastly, a thank you to this wonderful cast for putting up with me and being good sports as as we tell this tale together. All right,
You put up with us.
we're gonna do some character introductions here, and we'll just go through, do an introduction of your character, and then I will play Jen's Town Crier video. All right, we'll start with Dulcinea.
Hello, I'm Dulcinea Darkenstrollen. No relation to the city. I'm a technic artificer, and I've been hanging out with these folks here in the Custodians of the Condemned for a little while now. I've been having fun. See you around the city.
All right, and Savanor.
Hello there, my name is N. Savanor Annalisa. I am an Etherean pride of Estrenia. I am also, one of a kind. A cleric master of the arcane in all types of things of knowledge. I'll see you around the city.
All right, Sigismund.
Hello, I am Sigismund. I am your paladin of, technically I'm an Egalatin of Harmonia. I am a pacifist-ish. I'm learning to be a pacifist paladin who takes care of everybody here. And I had to teach in Savanor what his name was again last week because of his stupid snail.
Stam.
Hi, I'm Stam. I'm a Fusilier of the Myroon persuasion. And I haven't shot anybody in the party yet.
Yet.
All right, Temeraire.
I am Temeraire Black Eagle. I run the Great Black Eagle Bed and Breakfast in Cobbletown, along with my wife and family. I'm a Maroon, old captain of the Windless, and now I spend my time on land, and I run my tavern like I run my ship. Tip-top shape. All hands on deck.
All right, and finally, Cuthbert.
Hey, I'm a Cuthbert, the barber. If anybody knows if they've had a good haircut or have a good style, you've been to Cuthbert's before. If not, then you probably don't have the style or the good look to come in. Come on down to Cuthbert's and get a haircut and a shave.
All right, and now we'll show that video of Town Crier.
Oyez! Oyez! Lockdown's fires finally quelled! The tragedy and turmoil that hath befallen the criminal district of Lockdown hath at last been put out by the 2 days of rain that blessedly graced the city. And all know a mighty blaze did rage through the streets of the quarter these last 3 weeks, consuming not only the buildings, but the very heart of our own good town's most troubled area. First, misfortune smote an old chapel, once a house of reverence, then a haven for orphans and foundlings. That holy place turned refuge now lies as ash and rubble. Pity the poor innocents without a roof. Their safe harbor hath been devoured by flames. Then more grievous news followed. The home of our most charitable Baron Soulshade, protector of the downtrodden, friend of Lockdown's forsaken, hath also been claimed in this inferno. A man of no official title, but beloved as lord and guide to many in these dark corners. He did walk among them, dwelling in modesty, and rehabilitating the criminal elements by his own oath. Where is our Baron now? His fate remains shrouded in mystery, his whereabouts unknown. Prayers and hopes for his safety fill our hearts as the thick smoke finally dissipates. Lastly, after these two small fires claimed the only bastions of hope within the most dangerous ward in Darkenhaven, the people of the criminal ward, trapped by the magical incarceration, began to riot and burn more of the ward, demanding a fairer treatment by the magistrates. One such man, a former member of the street sweepers gang in Brugerton, was quoted saying, "We is forgotten her. They ain't even a magistrate in Brugerton no more. Just a group of lying arses allied with a gang I once served, calling themselves custodians. Oh, citizens, take heed! Though the fire is quelled, the wounds it hath left may take long to mend. The power struggle in lockdown is far from over as the criminal organizations vie for control. For now, let all who can offer what succor they may to the orphans and those left homeless by this tragedy. Bring any donations of food and clothing to Reze's ink shop, and the proprietor, Razesh, will make sure it finds its way to those in need. Oyez! Oyez! Lockdown fire!
That worked out exactly as I had hoped it would.
Mission accomplished, Siggy.
We got him.
I don't
That
know.
guy's
I'm a little
dead now.
skeptical. I'm a little skeptical. I think he's going to be that easy to get rid of.
No, probably. Well, I don't know. Vampires don't like fire. And like the orphanage didn't have any kids in it. That place just had those stained glass window babies.
Yeah, that was misinformation for sure.
Yes.
Definitely.
And it's not my fault that they set the rest of the district on fire.
But are we a gang?
No, but you guys, that one time I didn't go with you, you guys did ally yourself with the gang.
I don't recall that.
No idea what you're talking about.
That did happen, and you tried to do it again this time.
To be fair,
I
burning
also
down
don't recall that.
lockdown is like kicking over your
chamber pot.
bathroom bucket in your dungeon cell. Yeah, it you ain't hurting anybody but yourself.
Yeah, I don't know who set that fire. It's bad though.
It was
All right,
probably
so
a pacifist.
God.
That felt like a pacifist fire to me.
So
Sometimes the Radian just flares up a little bit, you know?
so we'll start our episode in the custodians' condemned building that they live in across the street from Flax and Wagon Alley. In roll 20, you'll have to scroll all the way down, all the way to the right to see the actual the condemned building, because that map is all of Flax and Wagon Alley. And as we start, they are arguing over who should keep the Ledger of Nothing.
All right. Well, it's gonna. I mean, it's obviously I should keep it.
Why would
Why?
you keep it?
You
Well,
might set something
because
on fire with it. Are you going to use it for kindling?
You might burn it.
I
Also
used
correct.
I used to fight demons for a living, and this is clearly a demonic book, so I know how to deal with that sort of thing. And number two, if I was gonna burn it, I would have done so already,
Yeah,
because
but he's the book guy.
Right, I
Right.
am the book guy. I also am well versed in the divine and the arcane, and I also speak demon.
right, but you also
Yeah, but
have a habit of not doing good things with magical stuff, like the snail. When remember, I had to teach you what your name was and what who Laern was again
Yes,
because you
that was
kept
mad.
jacking with him last week?
I don't know what
I
it was.
mean, it's a possible. Wait a minute, hold on. So just because I dabble in this thing, all of a sudden now I should be cautious around what I do? I
No,
am
you
not the
should
one
have
that
been
sets
cautious about
fire
it
to
before. This is just the
everyone.
most recent
Listen, there are
issue.
means to an end. I understand. Fires were set, evil was burned. No qualms here. What I'm saying is, likewise, I will gladly read the book and,
Right.
Yeah,
find out what
That's the
therein
evils we're
problem.
is
about
your
to face.
problem. You're going to try and
That's
read this, and you're a little too curious for
Yeah.
my tastes.
Yes.
What?
He is a
No,
cleric
what do
of
you
the
mean too
god of
curious for your
knowledge. There's
taste?
no way he's not going to read that book.
I agree. Yeah, that's a problem.
Why would
And
that be a problem?
because we don't know what would happen to you in Savanor.
But we also don't know what we're facing with these individual cultists that we have to deal with.
We do. They are bad. And
Right?
they're making people forget huge swaths of them of stuff. At least we know they're involved with trying to come up with some sort of technology to do that, some sort of magic device that like can erase people who were prominent members of the city. We need to
But this
treat this
book
very
can point
carefully.
us in the right direction. It can
How do we
also.
know this? How do we know this book ain't going to turn you into a cultist? It might be just
Right.
all the answers you've been looking for in life, and you're like,
Cultist?
oh, yeah, they're
Why
right.
would it turn me? Come on
No.
now, a cultist? Are you kidding me?
No,
You know me.
anybody else?
Look,
The
Stammen
instructions
can't read, and he.
No, you know what, guys? I'm with Savanor on this. He needs the book.
No,
Right.
that's what?
I
Why?
can't abide that. No,
What do you mean,
I
why?
could, I could hold it. I ain't going to read it or burn it.
I'm a paladin.
What would you do with
Like,
it?
You're a little too zealous for my taste.
What do you mean?
Zealous. First of all, I'm shocked you understand what that means. Secondly, there's
Hey,
no way.
Look, here's what we're gonna do. We can't let this tear us apart. This is stupid. Let's just write down on a piece of paper who we want to have the book, and then we'll let it fly that way.
So we'll
All
go by a
right.
vote.
So who's the
Yes.
tiebreaker then? Because there's four
Right.
of us.
You can't vote for yourself.
All right, I'm voting. I'm writing it down right now.
Okay, I just said you can't vote for yourself.
Oh,
You
sorry, I didn't
also
hear
said he
that.
can't read. How can he write?
That's true. He just make an X.
All right, there's my vote.
Okay. All right. Uh,
So while you're voting, I'm going to flash back a little bit about because Sigismund mentioned having to take care of a snail problem and teach in Savanor his name again. So in episode 1, they fought some mind mollusks that made people forget things, and Savanor tried to take one of these as a pet. So just so happens that it did not do well for Insavinor, and Sigismund had to destroy said pet. However, Dulcinea, if you would, um, what is the skill that you roll to craft things? Is it Arcana?
Yeah, I think so.
All right,
Yeah,
give me an Arcana check, and it looks like the votes are in, and Dulcinea, it looks like you're going to hold on to that book.
Oh, lovely. 14.
14. Okay. So you are able to craft this here out of you didn't roll too high, but you were able to kind of, dehydrate the mind mollusk and create this here.
Okay.
So
Crafted a mustache.
you made a mustache, a mind mollusk mustache.
Well,
Uh,
at least I will never have any desire to wear it.
No, I'm good too.
Do you want to hold on to that, or do you want to give somebody else the mustache to hold.
I think I'm gonna wrap it up carefully and hang
Okay.
on to it just in case I need it for later. Not to
All
wear.
right. Not to wear. All right. Let's give that to you. All right. Should be in your journal now. Once you close that, it won't be in your journal anymore. All right. So as you finish this argument and Dulcinea takes the book, there is a knock at the door.
I'll go answer it. I think I usually answer it.
What now?
All right. So Sigismund, you open the door and a page from, it looks like a much nicer part of town, uh, basically drops a letter at your feet and takes off running. Like, I got to get out of here. Not accustomed to coming to Boogerton, and just drops the letter at your feet and runs away. And as you bend over to pick up the letter, across the street, you see this old lady kind of walking down, and she looks at you and she goes, "Ugh," and spits towards in your general direction. And she's wandering off down the road, you hear her mumbling, "Thanks for all the smoke. It's great for my lungs."
I didn't. What do you mean? We didn't set any fires.
I'm just carefully wrapping the book up. And
All right. And so you do you open the letter?
Yes.
It is a letter from Cobblestone, and I will let Temeraire be the voice of said letter. You're muted, Temeraire.
Dear custodians, I have in my parlor at the Black Eagle Bed and Breakfast in Cobbleston a mutual friend. Cuthbert, barber and proprietor of Cuthbert's Barbershop, has taken ill. He showed up on my doorstep this morning wondering about rumors taking over his shop. I'm not sure what this means, but he mentioned the custodians in Muggerton in his ramblings. I know it is quite a trek to our side of town, but I would be most honored if you would come help our dear friend. May the waves show you peaceful travels. Jeremiah Black Eagle.
All right. Which one of you guys is friends with the Cuthbert?
That was during the same episode that they allied with that gang. You went to Cuthbert's and got some information.
that was the one Harry was on.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I was not there, so I don't
I
know.
wasn't
who that
there
is.
either.
I think it was just. Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
I think it was you and Monty. Yeah, Dulcinea remembers Cuthbert.
And Godfrey, who's
Yep.
completely useless. He's
Oh,
over there. We were trying to die.
Ow.
You
All right.
heal us, Ziggies. All right, yeah. Let's go check this out. Besides, Black Eagle's got good eats.
Who is this person?
He's a barber.
Okay.
Don't you ever go get a haircut, Siggy?
Sigismund has the coolest mustache and is always very cleanly barbered. He's an old soldier.
Yes, but
Yes.
you always do it yourself.
Yes.
All right, well, he's a good guy. And
Okay.
Stam, you're okay, because Black Eagle's a maroon. I don't think he's got any connections to the rest of your family.
well, I've heard of Tim Rare. He's got a good reputation. I don't know about me. I can't speak for myself, but
All right, so you guys head off on the very long trek. I'll show you how long of a trek that actually is.
corner to corner.
Corner to corner from Flaxen Wagon Alley
Flaxen
to
Waggy.
It's what the locals call it, flaxen waggy.
Sure do.
To a common, and that's G-O. Is that how you say that? You get, or
The
is it
common
G-O?
go.
Go. Okay, common go. On the clear other side of town across the river. Um, and you make your way into the streets of Cobblestone, wind your way through there, and finally you come to the Black Eagle Bed and Breakfast. And this massive old mansion was originally built in the post-war or post-woe scarcity style, but has been updated and enlarged over many centuries since. It sits in the heart of Common Go in Cobblestone and is currently owned and managed by Temeraire Black Eagle, who purchased it after his retirement from the seas. It's 3 stories high with 12 guest rooms, a large, comfortable parlor, a grand dining room, a garden, and a library. Let me get us to that map. Please hold. Uh, the Black Eagle. As you enter, you see Temeraire's first mate and lovely wife of 41 years, Kaimanora Black Eagle, sitting at the concierge desk. Their sons, Jim and Lawrence, are doing bookkeeping and ordering at the table. Their daughter, Solera, an accomplished chef, ducks into the kitchen as you enter, saying, "These must be the guests from Boogerton. I'll be right out with bread and stew." Sitting on the couch, muttering, is your acquaintance, Cuthbert. "Our rumor is true, they cut deep, they do." Standing nearby is Temeraire Black Eagle, and with a truly concerning look on his face. An old, well-dressed, though disheveled man is sleeping in the chair by the window.
Welcome.
Hi there.
Welcome, my
Honor.
dear friends, to the Black Eagle. It is an honor to
Thank
serve
you.
you. Come. Come, take a seat.
All right.
It's also nice.
Hello.
Over and sits with
Hello.
Cuthbert.
Oh, my friends are here. Oh,
Hey,
it is
Are
the
you
most
okay?
vexing.
What's the most vexing?
Oh, my friends, I awoke to the most crazy of scenes. The rumors, they were coming true, only it was so strange. The people in my shop were acting out rumors I had heard, only they were acting out things as if they would never tell anyone else, and they were crazy. I told them to get out, and they turned and attacked me. Oh, I barely escaped with my life. Now the place, I tell all my barbers to stay away. The place is overrun with these rumors. I don't know, and I come here and relax, and then after some time, I'm not sure. Maybe I am just crazy. That could not possibly have happened. I don't know. My friends, custodians, can you help me with this?
We're
Sounds like
legalize
magic.
those yours.
That's in Savander's area.
Well, hang on.
Oh,
I
now
mean,
I'm the expert in magic.
wait a second. Wait a second. We don't know that there's anything magic happening here. I mean, Cuthbert, have you
What else could
been
it be?
I mean, have you been overly stressed lately? Has there been anything going on that?
Well, everybody always trying to kill Cuthbert, but nothing out of the ordinary. These are people, though. This was very out of the ordinary. And no, I've not been a drinking. Okay?
Wait,
not
did you
that.
say someone's always tried to? You're a barber.
Except
You
for
get
that,
bad haircuts.
well,
Maybe you
it-
should start drinking.
he
The
did
people
have a
like to
shot
tell
of
me
whiskey
things.
just to calm his nerves.
All right, give him another one.
I'm sure.
So,
We'll be. Siggy, can you figure out what's going
Speaking
on?
of,
maybe.
do you wish to have some drinks yourselves?
No,
I mean,
no,
it's
thank
been
you.
a long road.
I
Food?
would.
It is
I mean,
mid-afternoon now. You've walked, a long way.
Yeah, I'm
come.
thirsty.
Come to the mess. You can sit in the mess hall, and I'll go and fetch you some food.
Thank you.
Solaria,
And
food, please.
Solaria comes out with bowls and plates with bread on them and some stew and bread.
Hmm.
I
So-
I fetch them some good
Ale, I think is what he was going to say.
Yes.
He kind of froze there.
Did.
ale.
Yeah.
Whatever you recommend.
Pale ale, a little bit of cider.
So the question I have for you is these rumors that were being acted out. Did any of them make any physical damage to you or your shop or to each other, or were they all just words?
Well, they were not so much damaging the shop, but when I turned on them, they attacked me, and they were real. They hit me, threw things at me, but when I left, the shop was still mostly intact.
Can I check him over really quick? I want to take a look at you. I have some skill in healing. Maybe I can lend some easement to your pain. And I want
Yeah,
to check
check
him
his
to see if
head.
he has.
For you, my
actually
friend with
really
the very
ir-
fine
injured.
mustache, I will let you look me over.
Okay.
Give me a medicine check.
I don't remember if I trained in medicine or not. Surely I took some. I always take medicine. I did. So that is a 12 plus 4, 16.
All right. You see little lacerations on his arms, on his shoulder. His shirt's torn. And there's also like uh he he is showing signs of like almost like a concussion, or
Mm.
he's showing like he's been concussed, or something has addled his brain. You're
Yeah.
hoping he's not, you're hoping he's not, doesn't have something permanent, but yeah,
Alright.
he's been, it looks like he's been beaten up. And
Well, you've given alcohol to a man with a concussion, which is subpar to say the least. So let's not do that again. But it's I'm
Apparently,
not
you've
saying
never
that
been on a ship, my friend.
Yeah.
He has a point.
I've worked in infirmaries and battlefields and seen all sorts of injuries.
Oh, you think that
But-
qualifies you to do healing then?
Yes, and also the power that God gave me to heal. And I'll like. So does he look like he's damaged enough that like he's down HP, or is he just kind of minor cuts and abrasions? And
he's
that kind of
just
stuff?
minor cuts and abrasions.
I already spent the hit dice.
I will. I'll just
Yeah,
lay on.
he already
hands.
took a short rest. That's it.
Yeah, I'll lay on hands 1 point on him just to kind of heal up his minor cuts and abrasions, just to show him that
Okay.
I'm like actually trying to help him. So here's the thing: is I'm a little concerned because you do have a head injury. It's not to say that the head injury wasn't caused by the people acting out in your shop, but I mean, there's a real possibility that some of this is, if not hallucination, maybe someone addled your mind with a potion or a spell, or someone could have, maybe you fell and got the concussion and you've forgotten what happened. But I mean, if we go and check out your shop, perhaps there were some witnesses, people who worked for you that saw this that can kind of help back up your story. And then if they say that you went on some kind of weird rampage, then we know that maybe you're having some sort of like dissociative issue here. And if not, then we can go and figure out what's actually happening. Does that sound
He's
like a plan?
talking all fancy like. Did you
I
understand
have
him?
medical training.
Yeah,
I
but
was
he
a
don't.
I was a captain. I'm a smart
I have
man.
Barber.
I have no
Can
idea
you
what he said.
translate that
All
into
I
Yeah.
know is that he questions the rules of the sea.
This isn't
Nope,
this isn't
give.
even my
That's
first
a bad
language.
thing.
I'm better at speak. Okay. Well, look, it boils down to this: he has a head injury, so it could have been the head injury could have been a result of these people with the rumor mongering that are coming true, or he could have had a head
But
injury
that's
and
not
been
it, my
taken
friend.
sick.
You have to understand these are rumors. They are not the true, coming true. These people are acting out things that are they're proven to be false. This is the other thing why I think maybe you're right. Maybe I am going crazy because Cuthbert usually is very good about deciphering what information is good. Yes, but lately everything turning out the
Well,
wrong.
let's
So
not
I'm
write
not
it.
sure. I could be
Let's not
crazy.
write it completely off. It is Darkenhaven, and strange things happen here.
Hmm.
But we should at least approach it cautiously. Perhaps you can tell us some of the rumors that were more outlandish, and we can verify that or disprove it, and kind of go more methodically.
Well, my friend, I can't really give you too much specifics because I don't want to slander anyone. But these people in the shop may not have even been the same people who these rumors were about.
Oh, I
So
see.
for some
I see.
reason, I think this may all be tied back to Cuthbert. Maybe I am just going crazy.
Okay. Well, I have done the medical assessment in Savanor. Have you heard of anything that causes this sort of thing magically?
Multiple things that manipulate reality and memory and a lot of things we've actually been dealing with to be true.
That was
Um,
usually people being forgotten that they existed, is what we've been dealing with. This is slightly different, but
well,
I mean,
there are intonations that you can cause things being said to become actual reality. Corey, this whole time while they were talking, can I had a ritual cast detect magic, and then I want to use roll arcana to see if there's any residual energy or anything that's around him?
Sure, sure.
Um, arcana. All right, cool.
while he's rolling dice, would you guys have backed me up if Sigismund taught when he was teaching in Savanor his name again? Convince him that his name is actually in Savanor, Spin Savanor.
I don't hate that.
That is dreadful.
You grab the mollusk. I'm dealing with the fallout from burning down the town. You got to deal out with the fallout from having
There's
a
one way
slug.
to fix that in Savanora, and that's if you wear that mustache that Dulcinea made.
Yeah,
You
that
can
sticks to
reset.
gold. Yeah,
You
that's
can
much better.
reset. Yeah.
They cancel each other out.
I rolled a 27.
All right. So, as you look at you're in as you're doing the detect magic, you do find some things about Cuthbert that are magical, but they are not like he has some vials on his waist of what looks like hair tonic and stuff that has some magical properties.
Magic hair grow.
Yeah. Uh, uh, um, but there's nothing, no residual magical effects on him. However, as you're looking him over, uh, since you rolled so high, I'm going to give this to you. You notice that his wounds, which might have first looked like abrasions, uh, look to you like they might have been caused by like thin sprays of acid.
Mm,
So they're not really cuts; they're burns.
okay. These, my friend, when you were attacked by these individuals, were they using any type of daggers, perhaps, or was it claws or anything of that nature? Did they happen to throw anything at you?
Speaking out of character, I don't think so.
They basically just attacked you. They
Just
yelled
beat
real
me.
loud and beat
Yeah.
you up. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this got kind of. I just kind of got beat up, and then maybe they throw some barber scissors at me, and maybe knock over some hair tonic, but no daggers.
Do you happen to use anything acidic in your hair tonic?
I'm making my own shampoos and lotions for the hair. So sometimes things have an acid base. And I know my way around alchemy a little bit.
Huh.
What do you
Never
think?
anything that
Are
could
you,
that could burn or too bad. I mean, no
Cuthbert?
point in you don't want to hurt your customers.
You've got connections
Right.
in gangs. You've been affiliated around them. Are
I
you
don't know
doing
what you're
some
talking
narcomy on the
about. Come
side?
on, the gangs. Come on.
Are you doing some narcomy on the side?
No, no, I would never
Inside?
do anything like that. Nah, I'm making my own
Yeah.
product. Come on, you like it? Look at your mustache. You must have used some of my product. Come on.
Is he telling the truth?
From what you all know, he does not deal drugs, but he does deal in information.
He's an information broker, like every barber.
So he
People
puts
like
the
to talk in
narc
the
in
barber shop.
narcomy.
The reason
Snitches
I
get
ask Cuthbert
stitches, my friend.
is if you were dealing with some chemicals and doing some narcomy that maybe wasn't good, it could potentially have messed your brain up a little bit too.
I mean, sometimes I try out the mushrooms or something, but not, the chemicals in the shop was well ventilated.
Okay,
Well, he's honest at least.
maybe.
He's an honest drug dealer. Is that what you're saying?
Right.
Yeah, he doesn't
Okay.
deal drugs. He deals information. He just uses he just has some magical properties to the things he puts on people's hair and mustaches and whatnot.
It's all above board then.
Mm,
Vanity.
alchemy is never fully above board, but I suppose.
Well,
He's
whatever. I think we
fine.
can help you.
Yeah, I suppose we would go check out your shop now to see if there was some.
Cuthbert, did you leave the door open, or can you give us the keys?
What do you mean? Give us the keys? What? He just come with us.
Should it be open? But yeah, I will come with you.
You want to come? Are you sure?
Yeah, this is my
He should
shop.
absolutely come with us.
And please don't kick the guest off of the show.
I'll look
I'm
over at Timeraire.
for his
I think
well-being. Heal
I
him
think you
from
should go too.
Oh, I was going to go.
Good. We could use
I
another my
feel
room.
like
Somebody with their head on straight.
I feel that your
What?
paladin is a little aggressive, and I am afraid for my friend. He might
Thank
smite
you,
him
my
or
friend.
something.
I need you to get my back.
Yeah.
There's crazy people over here trying to. Next thing you know, they'll be trying to cut my hair or something.
I've used magic to heal him and tried to calm
Well,
him
it's
down.
very appreciated, but not everybody comes to give you a free gift, and then especially you talk about drugs, and then give you free. I mean, I don't know. Come on, let's go check at the shop.
See,
Yeah, I think
you
so.
look suspicious. I've been saying that this whole time.
What are you talking about?
Just saying. Just saying.
Plus, I haven't been on a good cruise in a long time. Good. Let me grab my stuff. I go behind the bar and grab my weapons.
What kind of weapons?
Rapier and a hand crossbow.
Okay. Let me know if you ever want to learn the Fusilier trade.
I'm a bit old. I'm an old sea dog to learn new trades.
Yeah. Could do a lot of damage.
All right, so you head over to Cuthbert's, and hopefully you have Cuthbert's map on the screen, and you get to the front door, and then basically directly above your head, you see from a window above you, you see this little girl, and Cuthbert, you recognize this little girl. She's the daughter of one of your clients, and she's leaning out the window, and she goes, "Oh, there you are, Cuthbert! Cuthbert, there's people in here, and they're being very mean. I just came to pick up some shampoo for my mom. Help, Cuthbert!" And then she falls back into the window.
We got no time to waste.
Wait, why would she be up there?
She's in trouble. Let's go.
That's in my shop. That's not
we
upstairs.
gotta
Is
go
my
help the
bedroom.
little
So.
girl.
Oh,
All right, so Cuthbert, you open the door, and I guess you guys go running in.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. All right. So put yourself in the I think you went to the same square. Put yourselves and make sure you can move yourselves around. Put yourself in the parlor somewhere, and then I will kick off what happens next.
Roll initiative.
That's real close. Not far away. Not far away. All right, rumor 1, the parlor rumor.
Oh shit.
Leonard Thieck, lore master of the Sarah Herald's College on Governor's Isle, stands behind Matthias Redthorn, the college's headmaster. As Matthias sits in a chair facing a mirror, he says conspiratorially, "The burnt crest on the wall of the Sarah Herald's College belongs to a cursed family that was wiped out by dark magic to the point that they were erased from history." Then the headmaster sees you and your group enter through another mirror's reflection. His face twists in anger and he calls out, "The reputation of the Sarah Herald's College must be upheld." The two scholars attack in a very uncharacteristic display of violence.
This is the second homebrew adventure I've been in with Daniel. All right.
Okay, why does he look like you?
Yeah. All right.
All right. So
Is that your brother?
If you click the click a token, you should. Is it? Oh, I got to go to the token layer. If you click a token, you should see up in the top left corner a roll in it button. Go ahead and roll in it for yourselves. Once I've got everybody in here. 1, 2.
Damn, I'm first.
Is everybody there? Cuthbert, Stam, Sigismund, Dulcinea. Looks
Hold
like
on
it.
1 second.
Oh,
I see it. I see it.
It might have been underneath one of the pictures. There we go. Sorted by, and it looks like Stam, you are first.
All right, so these guys are charging at us.
Yep.
All right, eat fusel, you punks. Does one of them look more dangerous than the other?
I have I'm sorry to interrupt real quick. I have a +5 for initiative. It doesn't look like it had it.
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
It's because your character sheet's not in there.
Oh, I can.
That's why.
Yeah. If
you can
want,
you can edit the sheet and add the modifiers.
just actually up your dex until you get a +5, and then it'll going forward it'll do that. We're going to roll every round, so we'll just take what we have for this round. If you need to adjust your character sheet so that you get your bonus, adjust the character sheet and roll 20. So it'll. And the easiest way, like I said, is just to up your dex until you get to the right number. All right.
Yeah, I asked if one of these looked more dangerous than the other.
Neither of them look dangerous. They're both like heralds. They're scholars.
All right, well, one shot each. How's that?
Dangerous
All
when
right.
he's a scholar.
All right, the guy on the left with the chin ponytail. That's a 26.
To be
That's a
fair,
26.
to be fair, my character does have like holsters with wands at his side, so probably him.
All right, that's a 26 to hit on him. You want me to roll damage or roll on the other guy?
Please give me a second.
All right, I did, and then a 15 to hit on the other guy. Oh no, sorry, it's 17 to hit.
Okay. So. Oh man. All right. So you fire a fusel shot, and you're sure you hit, but smoking holes in the wall behind them and no reaction whatsoever from them makes you think, you didn't hit.
Like there might be illusions.
Give me a wisdom save. And then it is go. And from
Natural
his
20, so a total of 24.
all right.
Hey.
Yes, they might be illusions.
What the hell? They're
Um,
not real.
What?
everybody, give me a wisdom save as he says they're not real.
Look at the smoking hole behind them. I didn't miss.
Ha!
Let's see.
I got a 10.
20.
You,
14.
you needed a 14.
Yeah,
Anybody?
low. It failed. No.
What you talking about? Look at them. They're real as me.
All right, and just so if you have a 14 or better, as you interact with them, you'll get another wisdom save, especially if you like are sure you hit. Um, the way I do illusions, like some people think illusions are these things that if you save, they become translucent. They are not translucent. Just because you know they're not real, they still look real. Otherwise, if somebody casts mirror image, for example, you would just save and shoot the one that's not translucent. So illusions, it may look real, but you uh, just don't think they are. Also, if it's something that causes you psychic damage because you believe that it's real, um, then that save will save you from the damage. But if there's something else going on, you might still take damage. Just a couple notes to keep in your head during this encounter. All right, so Matthias Redthorn whips out his two wands, and Sigismund, it looks like you're in the front.
Mm-hmm.
So 16 hit you?
No.
All right. And he does like this and says, "The rumors are not true." And you it seems like whatever rays he shoots misses. Temeraire, your turn.
So I advance just to get. Yeah, right there. And I shoot him with my hand crossbow.
Okay.
$15.
That's a hit, and you see some reaction there. Give me damage.
Four.
4?
4.
Okay. All right. You see basically as if the crossbow bolt hit something and it reacted.
Did it do I see it go through and hit the wall behind?
No, you actually see it hit something and fall to the ground.
What
So
the
it
heck
hits.
is going? Maybe a chair?
It's not, the crossbow bolt isn't stuck in the chair. So, all right.
What the heck is
Vinod
going on?
runs up to here and says, "The rumors are not true," and puts his hands out like this. And Sigismund, Cuthbert, Dulcinea, please give me fort saves or con saves, please.
Oh, good. 19 on the die.
Okay.
17.
Natural 20.
All right. So you will take half.
Is that
damage.
everybody?
Yeah, it's just the front three. It's just a
Oh,
short
okay.
cone.
All right, all right.
6 points of sonic damage to each of you. And this feels familiar. This feels like that concussion feeling that you got earlier, Cuthbert. Like then when they were yelling at you, you're feeling, ah man, this hurts.
Could this be Thunderwave? You said it was a cone though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
It's
Does
a
it
cone
remind
of
me of-
sonic damage.
All right. So sort of like Thunderwave, but not
Mhm.
exactly. Okay. All right.
Cuthbert.
All right. My head. The rumors are true. I'm gonna use cunning action to dash, and I'm gonna get to the other side of the room, and then I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on him.
Okay.
I think that they just gotta make a save with Chill Touch, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
No, that's an attack roll.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. I got a 14 total.
14 hits, and you see frost kind of as form around one of the edges of the of Linard. So give me damage.
That is 5 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. Is that
Yep,
it?
that's it. Yep, that's it for Cuthbert.
And,
He's
and
just a quick question. Sorry. These are these the same people I saw in my shop when I
Yes.
fled? Or okay,
Yep.
got it. Cool.
and
I'm done.
Savinor.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to run up here so that way I get in range. And I will lay on guide the hands of these degenerates, and I spread this white energy out in the room, and it hits all 5 of these guys, and I cast Bless
All right.
That's an
at
extra
level 3.
D4. Yes.
Extra D4 to attack
Extra
rolls and
D4 to
saves.
attack and saves. Yep.
Dulcinea.
She's a little confused. And you said there's like only the one part of him got covered in frost, like his hand or
Mhm.
something.
Yep. And yep.
She's gonna drop down and scooch under the table to get to the other side.
All right.
Advantage of being a little tiny person. And grab that ball of ice and hit it with shocking grasp.
Okay, so you're grabbing and okay.
Mm-hmm. 21.
21 hits. And did you make your save earlier?
Yeah.
You feel metal as you reach in. You feel like you grab something, and it's like this metal thing, and as you grasp it, you're like, that doesn't feel like what I'm looking at. Damage.
Three lightning.
Okay. Is I think is that it?
Yeah, because that's all I've got.
All right, Sigismund.
All right.
There's
Did you
something
read that
metal in
message?
here. She is gonna
Could you read
shout
that
it.
message real quick, Corey, in Teams and say yes or no for me real quick? I'm considering doing something.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Then I'm going to continue on with my plan. What I'm going to do is, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself. Then I'm going to walk up to this one that's shooting spells. And just right there, I'm going to cast Zone of Truth.
Okay.
And see what happens. I'm
All
going
right.
to go, please don't do this.
All right, and
Just
that is
tell the truth.
That is the bottom of the round. So let me clear. There we go. And now if everybody would roll in it again. I'm looking for one more, I think.
Yeah, you're waiting for me. I don't have a character sheet, so I couldn't increase my dex. So I'll roll again. So don't worry about it. Let's go with the flow.
All right, Cuthbert, and let me see if I can adjust that.
You should be able to do just instead of rolling it, do a slash roll +5. Slash roll d +5. I mean, it won't automatically put you into a knit, but Corey can do that too.
There's Temporary. Edit. Dex.
Putting you on the spot, you have to do math yourself.
You said you had a +3, is that right?
+5.
Oh, +5. There we go. Next round, it should work for you.
Perfect.
Cuthbert, is yours correct?
I have a +7 to my initiative. I don't see it in there, but I'm already going first.
Okay.
So
All right. +7. There we go. All right. Cuthbert.
okay, so this is my shop. I saw a little girl upstairs. How do I get upstairs? Is it through this door over? Oops.
Yep.
Sorry. Okay.
That's through that door.
So Bert's gonna go over and fling the door open, if that's okay.
Perfect. Yeah, fling that door open.
I don't like the way he said that.
Please hold. And so yeah, go ahead and finish your move as long as it doesn't take you past here.
No, I want to get like in the doorway, and I will cast Chill Touch on this guy one more time before I have.
Let me read the next box text before you decide to
Okay.
cast Chill Touch behind you. You might decide not to do that.
Okay.
All right. As you open the hallway door behind the parlor, you overhear Benaiah Lolden explaining to the Gold Blaze his plan for how to eliminate every significant member of the government and military, in case any of them have been compromised by rival powers or replaced by doppelgangers. He then points towards you and yells, "Shapeshifter scum!" and the Gold Blades attack.
All right.
So let me put them on the map.
Damn, that one looks like two.
A much handsomer version of me.
Not blue.
All right. So yeah, if you move back up there, you should be able to see them where they are, and then you can decide what you want to do.
I'm gonna get the heck out of here and close the door. Do I have a key to lock it?
It's an interior door, so
Nothing back there.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Nothing to see here.
I close the door. I say, "Friends, we got more company," and I'm gonna. Let's see. I already went 3, so I can only go here. All right. Yeah.
And then Chill Touch.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm kind of more nervous about the people coming through the door over there, so I'll pull out my my shaving razor and I will cast Chill Touch on this guy.
All right.
Yes, 17 plus 6, 23.
You see the bench in front of him get like chilled, and it's as if he wasn't where you thought he was. All right,
Using some kind of displacement.
Dulcinea.
Do we still have Bless active?
Yep.
Okay.
From upstairs, you hear, "I'm so scared up here. Help me, Cuthbert."
She's gonna hit that little thing she thinks is metal with shocking grasp again because metal.
Mhm.
27. You said that.
All right, give me damage.
5 damage, actually. Oops, long dice. 6.
Sparks and stuff skitter and jump out, and it kind of flicker fade like a video game enemy. It just flickers and fades away.
The whole person.
Give,
But I
the
still
whole
have the
per-
metal thing.
Give me a perception check.
13.
You shock the metal thing. You know it was metal, but there's no. You don't see where it went.
Now she's standing on the steps looking around.
All right.
Hey, Dulcinea, have you said anything to us yet about what you know?
Well, I did shout it's metal.
Okay.
She's thinking. I think they might be creations. Technic creations.
What now?
There was a metal thing. He's gone. There was a metal thing there. I can't find it.
Are you sure?
It was metal.
Did we notice it flicker? Or did we just
You
notice the body?
you saw it flicker, and it faded away. And Dulcinea, take that gooey reward in chat.
Ooh.
And in Savinor, it's your turn.
Flicker, and then metal. Well, let's see if you're real. And I throw my hand like this, and as the green skeletal hand flies out, and it's gonna attempt to grab this one by the goatee and like shake it as I cast my chill touch. And 14 plus 8, 22 to hit.
The chair behind it gets frozen.
Are you certain these things are some kind of technic, whatever?
Yes, but it's not the whole thing. It was like just his hand.
Huh.
It's not
All
a
right.
big tall person automating like in Zondra's. It's just a little machine.
Are you going to move in Savinor? Or is
Nope.
you going to stay? Nope. Okay.
I'm staying right back here.
All right. Matthias Redthorn lashes out at Sigismund with his wands. Oh, 19 on the die. 28.
Yep, that'll hit.
Take 8 points of acid damage.
Okay.
It's as if he's just swung the wand at you, and when it hit you, it burned. Which is not, it's not behaving like a, like he didn't like cast lightning bolt, or he just kind of swung it at you, and
Sure.
then you have this burn. And he tries to say something, but he can't.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
And that was him. Stam.
All right. So sounds to me like there's some kind of metal thing inside these illusions, but it's not always where you think it is. I'm gonna move. Let's see. I'm gonna move closer. 15, 25, and take a couple more shots at Ponytail Chin and see if I can. I'm gonna do this with the intention of trying to identify maybe where this floating metal thing is within the illusion. Main hand is a 14, offhand is a 25.
Both hit something.
Clank, clank.
Clank, clank. And they're in two
Got it.
different places.
All right, that is 8 damage, 8 piercing, and 12 radiant.
Okay. That flickers, and fades. Sigismund, give me a perception check.
Yeah.
Let me know if you find it.
It's 15 on the dice plus 1, so 16.
You see a small destroyed like metal firefly looking thing. And for future reference, I'll just show this to everybody.
Oh, it's tiny, huh?
Do you see it, Siggy?
Yes, some
Can
sort
you
of,
grab it for me?
I suppose, becoming less and less trusting of all these weird technologies that you have, especially since you owe the mob a favor.
Yeah, well, we needed to get in there, right?
Help me, Cuthbert, help me. All right, Stam, that was you. Temeraire.
So I'm going to I'm gonna dash over here beside the door, and I will try to hide and wait for one of those guys to come out the door.
Okay.
I'll get ready with I'll get ready with my rapier and stab whoever comes through that door.
All right, so you'll just basically hold an action so that
Right.
if something comes to, okay, gotcha. Sigismund.
I'm gonna run upstairs and go through that door.
Oh, okay.
Somebody opened the door.
Is it over here? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's up there.
Yep. So
Where did I go? Here I am. Maybe. Yeah.
oh, there you are.
I'm gonna come in here and walk up to this one and immediately cast Zone of Truth again.
Okay.
And then I'm going to say, if you're human, say you're human. Or if you're real, say you're real.
Is this like check this box that I'm a human?
And do I have a bonus action? Yeah, I'm doing a robot check on them. Do I have a bonus action that's relevant?
Is that you?
Are you going to ask those questions that do in Blade Runner?
Right. Yeah. I'm void comp test. And then I think as I run by Cuthbert, I'm gonna tag him on the shoulder and cast Shield of Faith.
Okay. All right. So that was the bottom of the round. So go ahead and Getting it.
Wow. Natural 1.
Oh, mine didn't go through. Hang on.
That's usually me.
There we go.
Should be 10. Yep, sort. All right. Wait. Yes. So it looks like Silkana is going to go first of the gold blades. And she tries to say something and cannot. And a 8 is certain to miss you.
Yes.
Mentivus will come over here. Tries to say something, cannot. 26. And that's 7 points of acid damage. Sigismund. Dulcinea, your turn.
Let's see. She's gonna come right up here and aim at this guy and hope to not hit Siggy. So
That's okay if you do. I got lots of hit points.
Yeah, I know you do. 14?
Tell you just a second.
The guy on
Yes,
the right.
14 hits. Mentivus.
Okay. 9.
Nice shot. All right. Cuthbert, I think, is next.
Like, does it bounce off anything or does it go through him?
No, it hits. It hits. It hits on him. It hits something. You hear patang.
Siggy, wherever that hit that.
All right, my turn?
Yep.
All right. Cuthbert is going to run up into the room, get behind Sigismund, and say, "My friend, I'm here to help." And he's going to try to use sneak attack on this poor fellow over here.
Okay.
Let's see. Cuthbert got a +8 with the barber razor. 9 + 8 is 17.
That is a hit.
All right, so I got 1d plus 2, 7 plus sneak attack is 3d6. Sneak attack 3d6. So 7 plus 9. So 16 points of damage total.
That is enough. Flicker, flicker, fade.
Did you see where it went?
Yeah, both Sigismund and Cuthbert, you can give me a perception check if you want to see where the little
19.
Ooh, I got a 7.
it flew back into that somewhere around there.
All right, I'm going to take my sorry,
sorry.
I'll use a cunning action to disengage.
Okay. Temeraire.
She'll just go right there.
All right. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to use my sneak attack with hold on. With a cunning strike. I'm going to use withdraw. So I'll take a d6 off my damage, and I will I don't know. Can I see these little? Try to look and see if I can see the little flying thing.
You can't see it within the illusion.
All
You
right.
can see one sitting on the ground right next to you, but that was from a different illusion.
All right. So I don't know. They said it was the hands, so I'm gonna try to my best to try to hit the hand. It's really nice. A rolled 20, not a natural 20.
That hits.
And
It connects with something.
We'll
You
take
hear
it.
a metal tang.
I have 12 points of damage.
All right.
And I can move half my speed, so I'm gonna move to the stairs right there.
Okay. Sigismund.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure these are just like metal things now, so I'm okay attacking them. I'm gonna attack the one directly in front of me with my sword. That is a 19 to hit.
Okay.
And then we're going to use smite at divine smite at second level.
Okay. It connects with something.
It says 8 plus 2 plus 8 is 18, plus the longsword itself is 4, is 22, plus my strength mod, which is 3.
Well,
So
that one's
25
gonna
points of damage.
Tiny little
Yeah.
piece.
Flicker, fade. Katang.
Don't just kill, overkill.
Sit yourself.
Benaiah tries to yell something as he runs up to here. Can't yell it. And 20 on the die.
Hooray! Yeah, that hits. Actually, what is it total? Because I do have shield up.
29.
Oh no, I didn't,
Natural.
because it's
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 a
a
natural.
concentration. Oh, it's a natural 20. Sorry.
Yeah.
I moved my divine shield anyway.
So that would be 16 damage. Acid.
We're still good.
And Savanor.
And
Looks like
Savinor's not here, Dave.
Oh,
Where'd he
He's
go?
not here.
he
Vanished.
had an issue. Okay.
Oh,
So in Savanor will move up into this room here and double move over into this area to see what's going on, then duck away from the bad guys.
Should have run
Spamming.
him into the bad guys.
All right.
I'm not going to be totally counter to his character.
5, 10, 15, 20. 25. That's my movement. Can I see anybody through those double doorways?
Let me hear. I'll think
He's back. You died.
you can
Back.
see. Yeah, I would say that you can see Silcana, about
Okay.
half of Silcana.
All right. I've learned never to trust a pretty woman, so taking my shots. 28 to hit, and a. Do we have bless up still?
Yes.
Should do.
Okay. Oh. 15 to hit.
Yep.
I got one more.
Oh.
All right, and that's 3 hits.
The last one missed. It went straight through somewhere.
Okay. All right. 11 piercing, and that's a lot. Radiant. Oh, 12 radiant.
23 total.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think that is bottom of the order. So let me clear the init. All right. Give me inits again, please.
Hey, natural 20.
All right. And Stammen, you're first.
All right, I'm gonna move forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm gonna shoot through the doorway at the other guy. Who is this righteous Ponce? Get him out of here. uh,
Get him,
27, 26, and dirty 20 plus 2. Yeah.
They
so
all hit.
all hit. And then you rolled the percentile.
Yep, they all hit.
Okay. All right. Well,
You don't know he's rolling
Uh,
percentile.
I don't. All right. 11 radiant, 7 piercing, and 12 radiant.
Flicker, flicker, fade.
With your huckleberry.
Man. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. All right.
Got him.
Temeraire, your turn.
All right. So I'm probably gonna roll with disadvantage, but I'm gonna try to. I guess I gotta go here. Wait. Is Sigmund blocking the door?
Yeah, he's kind of standing in the way, and she's not like from that vantage point. Let me just hit Control L here. Yeah, you can barely see her. You can barely see part of her from where you're standing now.
You can hold her action if you want, because I'm probably going to barrel through her.
All right. So actually, I'm gonna go here. I'll pick up the 2 little
Okay,
little creatures.
little firefly things. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'd go upstairs, but I don't. With these landlubber little trinkets, I don't think that girl is real. So I'll need you, Sigmund.
Help! Help! All right.
Why don't you go
Sigismund.
make sure the child is not a robot? Because if it's not a robot, it's a scared child.
It seems that whatever spell you use seems to make them quiet. So
Oh, all right. Well, I can't cast that spell anymore, so. You could bring her down here for 10 minutes. It'll be good. There's one downstairs you could use if you want.
all right, I pick up the things. I'll go upstairs next round.
All right. Sigismund, you're up.
Yeah, I'll just attack this one.
Okay.
Just to see if it goes. It's a 15 on the die, plus that is 22.
You whiff right through it.
All right. Yeah. Then I just, since he didn't go to check on the child, I'll just leave. These things aren't real. They seem to have been able to handle them. So I will go upstairs and I will take
right.
the AOE.
All right. So you are heading. How much more move do you have right there?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's it right there.
That's it. Okay, so that means you're going to be here. And we'll say that next round, like you're still, there's a little half wall there, so you can't see as much into that room.
Okay.
So I'll read the box text next round. All right. This out of the way over here. Silkana will come out and attack Stam.
Oh, she would have gotten an AOO on me as well.
Oh,
Corey.
that would have been a 19 on you.
That hits.
Okay. 9 damage acid.
Ooh.
Then on Stam, a 6 on the die. That's probably a miss.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Dulcinea.
Dulcinea's coming in, looking at her, trying to figure out if she can see where the little thing is, but she's just irritated that someone's already created it and she hasn't.
Hey, you made a mustache, Dulcinea. It's all right.
That was very strange. Very strange. And she's going to try shocking grasp again.
All right.
But like this. Dirty 20, but it's still a 20.
You make contact, flailing madly within the illusory stuff.
And a 6. Lightning.
That's enough. Flicker, flicker, fade. All right.
Perception
And
to see if I
Savinor.
figure out where it is.
Yeah, you can see a couple of them. There's been a bunch kind of
They're
in
all
this
laying-
area. They're all laying around on the floor.
She's grabbing up the one she can see.
I pull up the one I have in my hand.
Thank you.
All right, Savinor.
I'm gonna speed around and try to get up these stairs with my 40 feet of movement. If I can, where exactly?
Oh, you double moved into that room up there because you were
Okay.
AFK during your last turn.
I will double move up these stairs and get to where right behind Sigismund.
You're gonna stay behind Sigismund?
Can I get past him? I can't.
Yeah,
can't really...
yeah, you could.
All right, yeah, I want to get past him and get to here.
Oh, you would if you were gonna
That's
get past
past-
him. We're both
Sorry.
moving the same token. There we go.
Okay.
All right. So as you come around that corner, I will share the next rumor. The Hearth rumor, rumor 3.
Who do you think's next? Yep.
Some say that Temeraire and Kaimanora were just merchant marines, but privateers as well, and that chests of jewels, gems, and coins are buried beneath the Black Eagle. Rumor has it that this treasure once belonged to a pirate king. As you climb to the top of the stairs, you hear the Black Eagle family confirming as much, and then Temeraire says in a hushed tone, "We have one unwanted guest. Who wishes to steal our family fortune?" The Black Eagle family attacks.
At least it's not fun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, glad you went in first, in Savinor.
Yeah, love that for me.
Thank you, wizard.
Get wrecked, nerd.
It's all right. I got this.
All right. That was a double move. Cuthbert.
All right, Cuthbert, now getting a second to catch his breath, sees these broken little doohickeys on the ground. He starts to realize maybe he isn't so crazy. Can I, is there one I can pick up and look at?
Yeah.
So I'm
Yep.
very curious about this. So just say I grab one and have a look. Should I make like a perception or an insight check on it or something like that? Or
Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana? Ooh, okay, let's see. I actually have that. Ooh, 16 plus a 6, so 24.
So you get this is some kind of technic, artificery, and yes, it has some illusory stuff about it. It also has this tiny little speaker that must be putting sound out, and it has these little jets that it shoots acid from.
Do I have any kind of idea, like where something like this might come from, or is this like a common?
Yeah,
thing
it
around-
came from the shop, Garwin, Growen,
Yeah.
Growen. Sorry.
Yeah. So you notice a maker's mark of what's the name? Growen Scattenbrain, which is a shop just around the corner from you.
I look
Yeah, I
at
know that.
Cuthbert.
Yeah, he's a friend of mine. Why would he be doing this to my shop?
He's a cornerstone of the community.
Aye.
Well, artificers
Something
don't always have control of their inventions. Let's be fair.
Still
Huh.
nerds up here.
Yeah, little girl.
Yeah. So we'll say that was your action.
I
You still have a
haven't
move.
blown you up.
All right, so that was my
I haven't
action. I'll
shot
use
you neither.
I'll use my cunning action to dash and go up the stairs and join the rest of
Okay.
the team.
All right. View. So the end
And
of
that'll
view
be
there.
pretty much it for me.
All right. Stammen. Oh no,
shouldn't
that's
we
the end of the
reroll?
round, isn't it?
Yeah, that
it
was.
Okay. Remove all turns. And
Wow, we all rolled low.
It's horrible.
okay, so we should have
Except for the bad
6. We
guys.
should have 11. Who's missing?
Me. Hadn't done it yet.
Oh, there we go. All right. So Layra will come running up. That's 10, 20, 30. Draw a crossbow and shoot it at Insavinor. That is a 16.
No.
All right. Dulcinea.
She's a little distracted. Start moving in that general direction. She also doesn't move as fast as everybody else. They have short legs.
So a double move would take you probably to
Yeah. My speed's
Here.
only 25.
okay. 25? Actually, you could bunch up right into there if you want. If you're double moving.
Does not sound like it's a good thing for us to do.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea.
All right,
Here
all right.
we
I tried to
again,
trick
she's
you into getting.
distracted.
Yeah,
She's
everybody
looking
cluster
at
together.
fireball.
You're a fireball.
All right. All right,
Burning
so
down
moves.
another house.
Lawrence.
That was not me.
I don't think
Lawrence,
anyone actually saw Sigismund burn that house down.
I did.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
I think Cuthbert would rather not you burn his.
I can catch 2 of you. All right.
I burned down a house that
keeping
was
the
full
shop in
of
one piece, you
weird
know.
zombie orphans.
Sigismund
yeah.
and Savinor, give me a con save, please. As Lawrence runs up and says, "The treasure is not true," in
Fuck.
this booming, loud voice.
22.
Okay.
That is a 16.
Okay, 6 for both of you. I rolled terrible on that damage.
Good, because I'm at 2 hit points.
Good,
Feel-
because
feel that.
Jim's gonna come up and do the same thing, except he's actually gonna hit Cuthbert as well. So con save for all 3 of you at the top of the stairs.
21. Not that it matters.
You
So
said a con
7.
save?
Yep, 7
Yep.
if you made it. 14 if you don't.
I'm down.
Did not make it.
That is
14
15.
damage.
I'm sorry, 16 to save. And that was how much?
7 points if you saved, 14 if you didn't.
You're lucky you got me this turn, Corey, because I was gonna lay on hands for 20 and then heroism on my turn. And just become the unstoppable juggernaut.
Cuthbert, your turn.
All right,
You might have to scroll to the right if you're.
I got kind of mangled by that last attack. Yeah, definitely not gonna go running into that room. I'm gonna cast a chill touch. Oh, wait, that's my friend. Must be an illusion. I'll cast chill touch on him. Must be an illusion. All right, 18 plus 6, 24.
24. Roll this. Yep, it connects with something.
All right. It takes 9 points of necrotic damage.
And you're hitting Jim here?
Yep.
All right. Stammen, you're going to move or are you going to stay there?
I'm just going to kind of slide out of the way so I don't get blasted any more AoE effects again.
All right. Move you not in the same space as Dulcinea there.
Okay, sorry.
Stammen.
All right. I'm going to move up the stairs. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's my full movement there. Where does that put me on the other side?
Right on the other side.
Right in between there?
Yep.
Oh, that ninny. He didn't tell us he was dying.
What difference would it have made?
Tell us he was dying.
I don't know. What am I supposed to do?
This man is on the ground.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pour a potion down his throat.
All right.
Okay. I figured I would just get a heal from Insavinor.
Well, I don't got enough movement to go through that door and do anything. So.
Oh, that makes sense. It's a good use of a turn.
All right. 2d4 plus 2 on a regular potion. So that's 8 points.
Hooray!
All right. Just in time for Sigismund's turn. You are prone. You have 8 hit points. Your turn.
Yeah, I will stand up.
That's half your movement.
Then I will bonus action lay on hands myself for 25 and cast heroism on myself.
All right.
So that takes me to 32.
You got half your move left if you want to use it.
Yeah, I'll just step here and then here.
Okay. Yeah.
Very, very.
Because he's heroic. He's like, I'm going to go right into this.
They need to be able to get in too, and there's a half
Yeah.
wall where I was,
Yeah.
so they probably can't see much.
It's Avenor.
Okay. I'm going to. Well, let's see how this is going to work out. I'm going to just reach out my hand, and it's going to cause like a swirling black mist around, right, I would say here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right here. And it's going to have like a 10-foot radius as your death will be his awakening. And I clutch my fist and I cast Wither and Bloom. So they have to make a con save of 16.
Does that hit Sigismund as well?
Yes, but Sigismund instead gets to use a unused hit die, and he can get life back.
Okay. I've got an 8 and a 12.
Right.
And did you say so? Is it going to hit all 3 of them?
So it hits all 3. So the 2 enemies get hit, like they take damage, but
Okay.
Sigismund gets life
Okay.
back. So he gets to use one of his hit die. I think your paladin splits a D10.
Yep.
You get to roll a D10 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is a 4, and you get that back in life.
That's 11 points of healing.
Awesome.
So I'm almost back at full.
All right. Give me your damage to
And the damage is
Jim and Lawrence there.
damage is 10 points of necrotic.
All right. All right. And now Temeraire, the real one, not the fake one.
You should
So
be able to make it all the way up the stairs.
Yeah. So let's see.
To the top is like 35, isn't it, Corey?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Because
35.
I'm gonna
30,
put
30
Get
would be the
to
top.
here, which I think is equivalent to. I gotta move this over. Hold on. Yep. Thank you. And I attack. I sneak attack. Is that Lawrence in front of me?
Jim.
Jim.
So,
You-
give me a charisma save. You are attacking one of your family.
Yeah, I know.
And you know it's probably fake. You know it's probably fake, but you got to give me a charisma save.
That's a 19.
All right, you're good to go.
You are not my son, you suckers! And I stab this thing with much anger. Taking my that is a 20 20 25, and I do
It goes right through. You don't connect with anything.
darn.
But this illusion is really good. The pain on Jim's face is real. It's uncanny. All right, and then
Oh, wait till I get you, Crowan.
and then
You'll pay for this one.
Temeraire the second will attack Sigismund, and that is a 26.
He doesn't even look like me.
That's 9 points of acid damage.
Ugly bastard.
Can't hear you, Matt.
I got lots of hit points now, Corey.
And then Kaimanora will finish out the round by coming to here. Take that back. Yeah, coming to here. And Jim. Oh, well, actually, Jim is not. Yep. Okay, so Stam, Temeraire, and Savinor, give me con saves, please. And Jim has to make one too.
I got a 9.
Dirty 20.
And Savinor?
9.
All right. The 9s take 15. The 20
Ooh.
takes 7.
Ouch. I'm glad I'm
And
not here.
removing all turns. Go ahead and get those inits going.
And Corey, I made my my concentration check for bless.
Okay.
Go.
All right.
Find it.
Did we
Where'd it go?
Did we
It's missing mine. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can't find my roll in it. It disappeared.
Click back on your token and see if it comes up.
Yeah, it did.
If
Thank
not,
you.
I can roll it for him. I have
Yep.
the button.
There you go.
There we go.
Yes.
Solera will come up here and burn at Sigismund. 23.
Yep.
5 points of acid.
Alright.
Temeraire the second on Sigismund. A 12 is a miss.
Yep.
Cuthbert.
All right. Gonna move up over to here and use chill touch again on fake Tamaran.
Okay.
13 plus 6, 19.
That's a hit.
All right. Oh wow, 17 points of necrotic damage.
All right.
And
Stammen.
then gonna
Oh,
move
sorry.
back a
Go
little
ahead.
bit. It's all good. Cuthbert's he's gonna squirm out of the way so he doesn't get splashed or anything else.
Stam, your turn.
All right. I'm going to take a shot at the fake Temeraire. That's a 20 plus, so I'm assuming that hits.
Yep. It connects with something.
Okay, excellent. It's going to be 9 points of piercing.
Flicker, flicker, fade.
Okay, and then I'm going to take a shot at the chick who just blasted us.
Okay.
That's my wife.
another... Well, she shouldn't have blasted us. All right, that's another dirty 20.
Witch.
That's a hit.
And 22.
Okay.
2 hits.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
2 hits. I thought that was
All right.
damage on the first one. Sorry.
Did I tell you? Oh, yeah. You took it was damage on the first.
Okay.
One.
Okay. I took the 22.
Then I've got 2 more hits. 8 radiant damage and 8 piercing damage on her.
All right. Flicker, flicker, fade.
2 flicker fades.
Yeah, because you got
said
Temeraire
Yeah, yeah.
and her. Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
You gonna move?
Oh yeah, because the fake one is out of the way now.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll 5, 10, 15. Yeah, I'm gonna come over in the corner. Kinda
This
there.
one is still real.
Oh, I thought you said he flickered and faded.
No, this one did. The woman that you shot twice.
Yeah. My first shot went to him, the fake Temeraire.
Oh, that's Jim. Temeraire is back here. Okay, gotcha. That's his son, Tim, or Jim.
Did he take?
So that would have been gone. Yes, and then this
Okay,
other
all
one
right.
would have been there again. So hold on just a second. I got to fix all this. Let me put.
It didn't look different enough.
I know. I mean, it's his family members
They're
here.
they're small, yeah.
Strong resemblance.
Well, if I can't do that, just let me know.
Just trying to find the Temeraire. There it is. Put that back in here. Put it back next to Sigismund. All right, there we go. And put some damage back on it. All right.
Okay.
All right. And yes, you can do that. But yeah, without getting an attack of opportunity. All right.
Okay. All right. I didn't know he was there, so.
Yep. Temeraire.
I'm gonna move here, and I'll attack Lawrence.
This
I'm
is very
gonna use-
disconcerting.
This is not right.
This is not right. This is not right.
Crowan, when I get you, I'm gonna wring that little neck. Even you are a member of this community, a respected member. I'm gonna use withdraw, so I
Yep.
get -1. Rolled 25 again.
That's a hit.
20 points of damage.
Woo. And that flicker fades, Lawrence.
All right, I can move half, so I'll move here.
Okay. And Savanor.
All right. Sigismund, do you recall earlier when you said my dabbling in the dark arts was kind of worrisome?
Yes.
Well, it's currently saving your life. And I cast my Wither and Bloom again, but this time at 3rd level. And I cast it right here. So it hits all 3.
Hooray.
Okay. Yep.
And at
Yep.
3rd level, you get to use 2 of your hit die. So 2d10 plus 4.
And I've
And
got
it's
Deal.
a
14, Corey.
15 and a 7.
All right, so
save.
they both fail. 6, good. And that is a 2, so that's 8. And 13 points in necrotic damage.
All right. Flicker on this one.
I'm gone.
Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Oops. No. All right. Dulcinea.
She's still a little distracted, but going to scoots in here. And the thing about being Dulcinea is I can move through people bigger than me because like, okay, I'm just done and I'm gonna see if I can't get this last one and then shocking grasp as a cantrip.
The little softling who could.
Sometimes 7.
A 7 to hit.
Yeah.
That's no good. That's
Yeah,
no good.
bless.
Yeah, that was with bless.
Yeah,
Wow,
I don't know
wow.
if there's enough.
How
I
did
don't
you
think there's
roll
enough
so
bless in the
low?
world to make a 7 hit.
No. I couldn't roll a 7.
Sigismund, your turn.
Yeah, I'll just try to pop this last one with the sword. So I'll step. Well, no, I'm right by her. Let's see what we got.
Like you're still distracted, so that
And
makes-
Corey, I've been playing a multi-class character. I forgot I can attack twice.
Okay.
Because I'm level 5, so I'm gonna attack again.
I forgot that too earlier.
The first one is 15.
Uh,
Plus bless.
That hits.
Does
It
it
connects
hit?
with something. Yep, it connects with something.
Awesome. Then I will smite it at level 1. So that's 9 plus 8 more, 17 plus my strength mod, which is 3. So 20.
Flicker, fade.
Awesome.
All right.
Sorry, my love.
All right. Well, the bugs are dead, so we should still look for the child.
Make sure there's no
Child.
more.
All right. And
Child.
I'm back here. Help.
Where's that coming from?
You see the child at the end of the hall. She's like, "Look out! There's people in those rooms."
Oh. All right.
Do the
And I'll
doors
wait till
lock?
somebody. No, they don't lock.
Boom.
You kick that one
Open up.
open.
Yeah.
All right. And rumor time. Hold on. Bedroom rumor.
Those are the worst kind of rumors.
As you open the door to one of the
Oh
upstairs.
no!
Just close
Who
the
are
door again.
these comedians?
Arcane lock.
Can't even take them seriously.
Where's my lantern? Is there a lantern here?
All right, let me read the box text, y'all.
Love it.
As you open the door to one of the upstairs bedrooms, you see a couple of the custodians of the condemned talking about the book they found in lockdown. They chant strange ritualistic words and become limbed in fire. As they see you, they call out, and the other bedroom door flies open. Sigismund says, "The custodians' cult will burn out the non-believers."
Oh, this
Flames of
guy.
Flames of
Knew
purple
it.
light. Flames of purple light dance around in Savanor as he warns you not to interfere with his plans, his master plan for Darkenhaven. Stams draws his fusel, saying, "The curse of my mad fusel will be your undoing."
Who talks
Dulcinea,
like that?
Dulcinea crawls with flaming mechanized spiders and cries out, "I'll replace those who don't follow us with loyal machinations."
Did you say
In
she's
unison,
crawling
they
around
let
with mechanized spiders?
yeah. In unison, they let out a battle cry as they attack for the Ledger of Nothing. And let me put them on the map.
Oh no.
All right, let's
Just
bust these clowns.
flaming mechanized spiders. Just to throw that out there.
I have
I know, I
never
just-
made one of those. It's not me.
I know, but I just don't like that you made a bunch of spiders and started crawling around on the ground. That's the weird part.
You know,
I'm
I
more
think
shocked that they work and didn't blow up.
Oh, there it is.
And what was this curse of my mad fusel will be your undoing? I don't talk like that.
No, and that guy definitely had English as his first language.
All right, well, these
All
guys
right.
got to go down.
And let's give it its right.
Can't you just turn
should
these
get
off,
to 10.
Dulcinea?
well, yeah, if I
Um,
made them.
Looks like we're working for one. There it is.
My thing didn't. I rolled it 3 times and it finally rolled.
All
Are
right,
you sure you're
Dulcinea.
working on the right one?
Yes.
Yeah, the ones that aren't you have an asterisk in front of their name. For me, at least. And on the init order, probably. Oh, no, you
We
don't
don't
see
see
them on
names.
these. Yeah,
We don't
They're
see
okay.
blank
names
for
at
us.
all, no.
Good. Dulcinea, your turn.
Well, I'm coming up my worst signals, man. I have lost I have lost myself. And I'm gonna look inside this room and like, no, just no. Now I gotta figure out how to say this one again. I'm looking. I'm gonna come over a little bit. Let's see. It was 1, 2. I'm gonna stand up here and cast 10-10 abulation. I'm gonna shake out my little bell, and it's a 20-foot cone out, so it should get both of them. And it's a
20,
constitution.
yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Constitution saving throw.
10 and a 16.
It had 16 meets, so 10 fails.
Okay, so in Savanor failed, Sigismund saved.
Huh. Unreal.
Just looks like one of us is better.
And it's 2 thunder damage.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
2.
Ouch.
Wow, that really had a lot of bang to it.
Yeah,
right.
well, at least it hit.
All right, fake Stammen comes running into the hallway and shoots at Sigismund. 17.
Nope.
Okay.
Looks like one of
Cuthbert.
us is better.
Okay, this is all very confusing. I got a stem in front of me. I got a stem down the hall. I think the stem down the hall is the one that I got to take out. So Cuthbert is going to make for the little girl.
Okay.
And then he's going to see Dulcinea in the room and be like, no, okay, keep going. And then he's going to get over to here. And actually, he can get here without getting attacked. He wants to try to do, he has the insightful McGurk special ability. What the heck's it called?
I like McGurk.
Eye
I
for
think that
detail.
works.
You can use a bonus action to make a perception check to spot hidden creatures or object to make an investigation check to uncover or decipher clues.
Yep.
I want to see if the little girl is really a little girl or she's a floaty little firefly.
Okay.
You could just like pat her on the head.
I'll smack her right across the back of the head.
You can shoot her.
What are you doing coming into the shop when no one's here?
Yeah, just shoot the little girl and hope that she's good.
All right, so I got a 14. My perception is a +4, so that is an 18.
Yes, she is a real girl.
Okay, so then I step in front of the real girl and then in the stem. And let's go. Defend. That's it, though. So that's my turn.
Okay. In Savanor, they're not real. He
Did he fail his saving throw?
he did.
Okay, so he's got disadvantage
Okay.
on any dexterity checks, based attacks, anything that we're relying on dex.
That's not a spell cast, right? Okay. All right.
On the spell, I think.
It's always Dulcinea. He black tendrils snake out of his hands, and he hits you with
You
this.
critted on me, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I did. 18 damage. Acid, although it looks like it should be necrotic.
Ow.
Yeah. And that's him. Temeraire.
Hey, that burns.
I'm going to use some acrobatics skill, and going to move 10, 15, and jump on the bed and attack Sigmund. The fake.
All right. I don't have sneak attack, so that was a 22 to hit. Okay.
6 points.
That hits.
Just 6
And
points.
6. All right.
Yep.
Stammen.
Looking into that room in front of me, is there anything kind of big and flat that I could pick up there?
In this room?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a big
I've
rug.
got
in
an
there.
idea. I've got an idea. The rug, would there be enough of it I could like drape it over the Savanor character?
You might want to pull a blanket off the bed.
Yeah, the blanket would be easier. Yeah, I think the rug's got a bed on it.
Yeah, just pick the bed up and put it on top of him.
All right, I'm gonna move to there. I'm gonna yank one of the blankets off the bed, and try and throw it over in Savanor and see if it like pulls the little mechanism down to the ground.
Okay, Temeraire, give me a dex save, please. Stammen
He's got sea legs. He's got sea legs. He'll make it.
Oh yeah, I've got.
Magic tricks, pulling the off the.
All right, and then give me a to hit roll, Stam. Just make it
Yep.
just.
Hold on, let me read something real quick.
Should I use for a modifier?
Just your dex mod.
Nope.
16.
Okay. Yeah, I failed.
All right, so you are laying on the bed as he yanks the blanket out from under your feet.
Yeah.
All right,
I
it's a
rolled,
16 to
I
hit.
rolled a I rolled a
Awesome,
1. I got a
maybe.
7 total.
See, it's not just
You
me.
know,
All
you
right,
probably didn't expect me to come in there and do that, so I don't hold it against you. I'm sorry.
So,
It's all right.
it doesn't take it to the ground, but the illusion is not there. It is covered up. Like you see lights
Look at
and stuff
that.
from within. So, it's you no longer suffer any mischance for hitting the fake in Savanor, because you can see the thing flying around in there, or see it like basically holding up the blanket. And let me do this here. Hold on just a second. Take that GUI reward in chat.
Oh, well, how about that?
That's a good idea right there. And Savanor, your turn.
Will the real and Savanor please step forward?
Now I got Eminem in my head.
We can't hear you.
Oh, is he talking?
Oh, I
frozen?
love it. And then he froze.
And then he froze.
All right, I'll do a little
He was casting
roly roll
spells.
here.
He cast Ice Block.
I don't know if I'm rolling a save or if I'm rolling an attack roll, but I rolled pretty good, so I'm gonna give it to in Savanor. And
Just do
roll
like
some
2 or 3 d8 damage.
go. And
Oh.
in Savanor does damage the other in Savanor under the blanket. He suffers no mischance, and we'll move on. Fake Dulcinea comes running out the door. So right here, give me a con save, Sigismund, and I'll roll for Savanor. Fails.
19.
You succeed. So 18 to you, 9 to Insavinor when he gets back. I mean,
back.
sorry, I got that backwards.
I figured.
9 to you, 18 to him. When is he back?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He looks frozen still.
No, his
back.
eyes are
there-
moving.
No,
Oh, there we go.
Can't hear him if he's saying anything.
So in Savanor, here's what happened
Still
on your
muted.
turn. You came up here, you hit yourself or the thing that's covered in the blanket with yourself, because when you dropped, I just rolled some dice for you. Then Dulcinea ran out here and did that. These rumors aren't true to you guys, and you took sonic damage, 18 points. Sigismund took 9 points of sonic damage. I still can't hear you.
Act it out.
Yeah, he's got silence on himself again.
Yeah.
Type
So
it in the
canon.
chat and roll
In
20.
Savanor, are you down?
And fake Sigismund's turn on
Yeah.
the prone. Temeraire. It's a 26 to
Roll
hit.
out of the way, Temeraire.
8 points
Yeah,
of
it hits.
damage on Temeraire. And Sigismund's turn.
All right, Corey, I know we talked about me doing this a little later in the season, but I am going to go ahead and reveal that I am, in fact, traitor, and I'm going to use my flesh-given form ability to double all existing creatures' hit points on my team, which are the bad guys, and it's also going to double their damage. So, Sigismund has turned traitor. None of that's
So-
real. I just made it.
It's not real.
that was a rumor.
That's real. None of that's real. I'm just going to. They're all dying because they're not strong enough to fight us. So I'll go and take care of. Oh wait, no. And Savinor's actively dying.
Yeah,
So
he's-
I'll
he's-
bonus
he's down.
action 1 HP in Savinor.
Okay.
And then I'll step in and kill in Savinor.
Okay. I'll heal in Savanor and then step in and kill in Savanor. All right.
So
Savanor, Savanor.
one of them is a 16. Is that one hit or no?
That hits. That hits.
And then the other one is a 23.
Okay. You actually don't see in Savinor. You see a little thing moving around in a blanket.
know
So
what.
yeah, they both hit.
Oh yeah, just
Step
and
on it. Step on it.
8 plus
Mazel
7
tov.
is 8 plus 7 is 15 plus the strength mod twice, which is 6, so 21 damage to
That's
Fake
a
and
f-
Savinor.
it's gone. There's just a blanket on the ground with some broken stuff under it.
And then I'll use the rest of my movement. So that was 10. I move 15, 20, 25,
Okay.
30. There can be only one.
All right. And new turns.
Jeez, it'd be great to put that in a head.
Alan, you're back up when you get fixed.
All right.
Oh
and
no, he's frozen again.
I'm frozen again.
I'll roll for him. So that should be one more. Who am I missing?
I've lost my my init button.
I got
I
you.
got you.
There we
Oh.
go.
Thanks.
Dulcinea,
some
your
reason-
turn.
For some reason, I have GM permissions, Corey. I can mess with everyone's tokens.
No, I gave everybody
Oh,
else's.
okay.
Yeah,
Just
you
in
can mess
case,
it.
yeah.
All players can mess with player tokens just in case this stuff happens where somebody drops.
Yeah,
People
or
can
like
roll
Chris
for each other.
last week.
All right,
right.
Dulcinea, your turn.
All right. You're the real Siggy. Okay.
Yeah, you
Ooh,
walk back out.
Did you
All
see
right.
which one of us is which?
I'm pretty sure I was just going like this.
I'm the real one. Hit him.
I've seen this show. And she's got to reach out towards the one she thinks is not the real one, which is by the bit.
We're doing the Spider-Man
one.
point thing.
This one. 23 to this one.
All right.
And that's the shagging grass. Let's see.
You can't seem to grasp anything.
Okay. So it's just going to fizzle out. Well, at least it wasn't the real Siggy, because, wearing metal's probably not a great idea.
All right, Stam, you're up.
All right.
Somewhere.
I reach down to the floor and grab the blanket, and then I head out the door, and I
Okay.
throw it over myself,
All right. Give me an attack roll.
and then attack roll to put it on there. Okay.
Mhm.
19.
All right. Hey, nobody takes mischance on the bad stamina. All right. Bad stamina has a 20 on the die.
Does he have disadvantage for lack of vision?
That's good. Yeah, I think so. Let's do that. 22. Did I hit you?
That was supposed
Yeah,
to be worse,
22.
not better.
22 hits me. Yes.
Well, it's not a 20 on the die, so only 11 damage.
All right.
As a burst of acid comes flying through the thing. Sigismund.
Yeah, I'm going to attack Bad Sigismund. It's a 17 on the die, which will probably hit, because it's a 24, and a 12 on the die, which is a 19.
You connect both times.
Awesome. And we will smite on one of them, a first level smite. So that's 10 plus 6 is 16 plus just 1. So 17.
17 total.
Mhm.
Okay. Temeraire.
Pillowcases.
Yeah.
All right. I since I'm on the bed, I roll towards one of the pillows and pull the pillowcase.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
5, and then I roll up, and it's 15, 5, 30. Why can't I go? Oh, gotta go out the door. Is that right? Hey. Oh, I can go here. So I was here 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. All right, I thought so. And I tossed the pillowcase on top of the fake Dulcinea.
All right. Give me an attack roll.
Try to capture the damn thing. Well, I say, Stam, if you wanted me to go to bed, you could have just asked.
I like you, but don't flatter yourself.
I rolled. That is a 22.
All right. Dulcinea is also covered up. There's just this pillowcase floating around.
Wait, she's in the pillowcase? Just grab the pillowcase and smash her against the wall.
Well, Dulcinea, do you want me to smash her, or do you want a real one to examine?
You can smash it. It's fine.
Okay.
All right. And Savanor.
Okay. While the Dulcinea is in that pillowcase, I'm gonna just use my chill touch to whack the pillowcase with a green fist.
Okay.
And that's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
All right. Seven points of necrotic damage.
Okay. And Sigismund the fake. That's a 17 on Sigismund the real.
Nope.
Dulcinea the fake at disadvantage on Temeraire. That's 13 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. Cuthbert.
Okay, Cuthbert is going to use insightful fighting on the fake stam in front of me here. So I'm going to make a bonus action. I'll make an inside check, and I really didn't make an inside check. I rolled an 8, so forget about that. So there's my attack, and I got a 15.
A 15 hits, and there's this stamina is covered as well, so there's no mischance. Go ahead.
Cool. All right. And I get sneak attack because I got the real stam right there too. All right, so let's see. Do dagger, rapier. He's been using a dagger, so I got 1d4 plus 5. That's 8 plus another true. 10. 15 points total.
All right. And Dulcinea.
Again? It's top of the order.
Oh, it's top of the order. Re-rolling, removing the turns. There we go.
All
And
right.
This one. And this one. That's all that's left. Okay. So we should have
Somebody else can go first this time.
8. Somebody's still missing. Is it Stan?
Probably Alan.
Oh,
I'm there.
there we go.
Yeah.
Cuthbert.
All right.
All right. You all,
It's like a
you all go
draft here.
ahead.
Gonna try to finish off the fake stam again. Let's see. And yeah, it's less than a 10, so I'm assuming it's not a hit.
Do you have bless
Nope.
on you?
No.
Not enough.
No, because he went unconscious.
He just kind of like pretends like he was going for a shave to just look like a fool to the girl he's protecting. He's like, yeah.
All right, now Dulcinea.
Okay, well, she's gonna try to get that fake Siggy again.
Okay.
Oh, wow! I got a crit.
And you grab something. I think fake Siggy is done for.
All right. It's double damage, yes?
Actually, it's quadruple damage because they're vulnerable to electricity.
Lightning.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, times 4.
Okay. 20.
Hey.
Times 4 is 20.
Times 4 is
Nice.
20? That's still enough. Yeah, it's flicker, flicker, and fade goes Sigismund. All right. Fake Stammened with disadvantage on Cuthbert. A 17.
That is a hit.
All right. 5 points. Acid.
Ooh.
And
Cuthbert,
Temeraire, your
save.
turn.
All right. I take out the rapier and I stab into the pillowcase.
Okay.
And I do get sneak attack because Stam's right there. That is a 23 and 12 points of damage.
All right. And flicker, flicker, fade on Dulcinea as well. And Sigismund.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do much. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We got there. We'll just attack fake Stam.
Oh, that's
No,
real
that's
Stam.
real Stam.
That's real Stam.
Ooh, do I know which one is real Stam?
Yeah, because
Yeah, the
fake
other one's
Stam
on a
is in a
blanket.
blanket.
Oh, okay. I'll shoot fake Stam.
Thanks for double checking, my friend.
I'll pull the crossbow. The crossbow is 14.
14 hits.
8 points of damage, max damage with the crossbow.
All right. Good. Crossbow, flicker, flicker, fade.
Oh,
Yay!
Stam.
And this
It looks
this
like I'm
girl's
better at shooting than you too.
the little girl's holding on to Cuthbert's
Oh.
leg. Oh, thank you, Cuthbert. Thank you.
Hey, it's no problem. Why you come to the shop? What are you looking for?
My mom wants that shampoo that you always give her, and I was running an errand, and then these things started burning me. Look, I got a burn on my arm, a mortal
injured.
wound, and it's like this tiny little burn on her arm.
That looks like 1 hit point to me. I don't know how you dodged all that mess.
The kid got a scrape and she's at death's door. Oh my god! I give her a hug and I like, okay, come on, and I just try to console her a little bit,
Wait,
not to
wait
be
a second.
too overly.
How old are you, child?
How old am I? I am 7.
Old enough to run errands.
Seven?
Yeah, she's too young for you and Savinor.
Wait a second. We need to take her down to the zone of truth and
Yes.
see if this is actually a human child.
7-year-old says they have a mortal wound. That doesn't sound suspicious to any of you?
You
Because
probably
we're getting
did
to the
when you
zone
were
of
7.
truth.
You've never been
I'm
around.
a genius.
You're
That
very
child, on the other hand, came here looking for shampoo. No way.
All right, I throw the blanket over in Savinor.
Wait. Why are we not going to the zone of truth to make sure this is a real child?
Ah, dang
Right.
it, it's a real one.
You go do that. I'm picking up the pieces.
Anybody gonna open that door behind Savinor?
Yeah, I was.
All right,
maybe we
go
should
ahead.
check the
What
child
door?
first.
I'm trying to get the thing off me because this guy threw the blanket on me.
All right. And the bathroomer.
He wanted us to open the door.
Son of a.
Wanted-
Ah, hell.
There are whispers
Man.
of a secret underground bathhouse
yeah.
beneath the people's bathhouse,
Ah,
accessible only to those who give the password. Hallam Cobb leaps from the bathtub and rushes at you, yelling, "Give me the password!" We're not going to roll this combat out. There's only one of them. You guys have figured out
Where's
pretty
that
much
blanket?
Also,
how to
he's
do it,
butt naked.
and he's butt naked. So.
Yeah,
Where's
I
the
throw the
blanket?
blanket that was on me on him immediately.
Where's the
I,
blanket?
I use the pillowcase to cover my eyes.
I use my avert gaze rules disadvantage.
All right, yeah. So we have cleared Cuthbert's home of these machinations. There's one scene left. Well, I guess you go down to the zone of truth.
Yeah.
You go down to the zone of
Make
truth
sure
with the
this is around
child,
him.
and
Why are you torturing this poor child? What is wrong with you people?
And just asking her if she's a real child.
and
Right.
she says,
right.
"Yes, I'm a real child. I'm a real
All right,
child.
then we're good.
I have I have a s- I have I have I have
A speech
I
impediment?
have I have 6 sylves for you, Cuthbert.
What's your name, little girl?
Hold out my hand.
Valerie," and she gives you the 6 sills, and she's like, I was supposed to give you 6 silves for the shampoo."
That child's not real.
Oh, she's trying to hold something back. You guys have never been around,
Oh,
have you?
it
Do I
ain't
know this
shampoo she's asking for.
Do I know this child? I've
Yes,
sold her.
and you know
okay.
you've sold
So
her
I
mother
know what she's
shampoo
looking. I know
before,
what she's looking
and
for.
she is looking for shampoo.
Okay.
It's
She's a drug dealer. He's
But-
a drug dealer.
Nah, it's
No,
just
it's-
specialist shampoo. It calm you down, make you feel good about yourself, make your hair
it,
perfect.
and then Cuthbert, do you want to kind of do you have some special things that you could share with the group? Would you like to kind of share some of your stuff, um, your hair tonic as a gift to the group? As
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Obviously, I'm so grateful for everybody cleaning my shop out. Cuthbert disappears into a back room and he comes back out a little while later and he has a bunch of products. And he says, "These are products will make you feel great, making you look great, and making you feel great. It is my special tonic."
Oh,
and
here, I'll take them. And when he comes over to hand them to me, I'm going to go, "Is this drugs?
they
Maybe.
are not drugs.
Maybe.
You're in the zone of truth."
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I
Give me yours.
wouldn't
You don't
recommend
want
it drinking it.
I, they are not drugs, and that's the truth.
Don't drink it before you drive heavy machinery or before you go on a plane, but before you cast a fireball. Otherwise, you'll be fine.
I would not recommend drinking the tonic that you're going to put on your hair.
Yeah, definitely.
All
I'm
right,
not
so
letting him have more
Something
share.
Before the girl leaves, I bend down and go, "Little one, do you know where the Black Eagle is?"
yes, the Black Eagle is right there, and she points across the way.
Good. If you wish, you and your mother are welcome to some a free meal at the Black Eagle on me.
Oh, that would be good. She wants to use this hair stuff. Could she bring a friend? She was gonna have a friend over for dinner. Could she bring a friend?
Sure, she can bring a friend.
I'm
servant.
supposed to meet him tonight, and
Oh.
maybe she would like to have the friend to the Black Eagle. I'll tell her.
That seems like
That's
maybe
fine.
something you should do in the privacy of your own home. I think like there's emotions
There is-
involved. This maybe
I would-
maybe not tonight.
She and her mother do not show up at the Black Eagle later
Yeah.
tonight. All right. So one last scene before we wrap up this episode, and that is right around the corner is the artificery proprietor Graywin's Gadgets and Gizmos, Graywin Scattenbrain. owns this place that has the maker's mark of the things that are flying around, and I assume you want to know why.
Yes.
Maybe we just burn his
Yes.
shop down.
I was gonna say, isn't there somebody who knows somebody about burning a place down? This guy attacked my shop. I think, my friend, you can maybe go do your magic.
Maybe we pour all these drugged hair tonics on his shop and set it on
we're
fire.
not. We're
Bring
not
out the
burning
incendiary
it
hair
down
tonic and give them to him.
until I go through and find the schematics.
No, we shouldn't burn the place down. The guy probably just did a job.
We'll
But
find
he
out,
might be
I
able to-
guess.
All right.
He might be able to tell us who he sold them to, though. That seems
Yeah.
more rational and less psychopathic than
So you
stealing
go-
all of his stuff and
Threatened
setting his
with
house on
burning
fire.
down?
you go into Grawin's and he welcomes you. Hello, can I help you find something? I have many things. Oh, Cuthbert.
You son of a beep beep beep! Why
I
you
pull out my
telling me
rapier.
beep, beep, beep?
What's wrong,
I
Cuthbert?
pull my rapier out and I throw it to his throat.
Oh,
You!
Oh. Whoa, this guy just made the things. Like, he did it. He probably
What's-
sold them.
What is wrong, my neighbors? What is
Holy
wrong?
crap.
Come on,
You
boys.
made copies of my family!
I didn't make any copies of your family. What are you talking about?
I throw
Holy
one of
crap,
his gadgets on the
dude.
floor.
Yeah, who did you make it for?
Oh, that. Those are illusory fireflies.
Oh, we know.
We
Yeah.
know.
Somebody has tinkered with them a little bit. What's this little? Oh, that looks nasty. It looks like somebody put some weapons or something on them, and like
Yes,
Weaponized,
hurt.
Right. Who bought a mass?
but I sold 2
sell
dozen
them.
of these to Zamponius Blamboodle.
Mm.
I don't think that's a real name.
No, it is. He frequents the Great Willow Tavern in Middleton.
Okay, are we going to
Wow.
accept that, guys?
Is this the only person
Does
you sold
he-
You
this
sure
much
you
to?
don't have that spell with the zone of truth thing?
I don't think he can cast that anymore today.
He's dragging back to your shop.
Nope.
It might have
we can
been.
Well, it's been more than 10 minutes, I'm
It
sure.
probably has. Yeah. And
I've
he
got
says,
a zone of truth right here. I put the pistol up to him.
Whoa!
He's like,
What?
no,
Why?
Zamponius Blamboodle. He's at the Great Willow Tavern in Middletown.
Look,
Do I
hey,
believe him?
we're
Let's
not
see the
gonna hurt
receipt
you,
of
it's
this
okay.
purchase.
I don't know what else to say. It's the truth. It's the truth. I swear.
Where's the receipt?
Okay.
And you-
Receipt.
you
I-
made this.
Yes, you make
You
receipt. When you
can
make
buy
purchases and you sell things, you have receipts.
You really
So
do
you have
need to keep
accounting.
better
Where
books.
is your receipt of this transaction?
I only give people receipts if they ask for receipts, and this is he didn't want one, so
How do you
I
do your
did-
accounting?
Yeah, what do you think
What?
this is, Bogerton?
how do I
Right.
do accounting? I put my
I
stuff
am
in a
not going to
box.
stand
and-
here and listen to accounting talk.
What is
Holy
happening?
crap, I got stuff to do today.
No, no, not
Is
the
is he
president.
is he telling the truth? I try an insight check. I rolled a 17.
Well,
Yes,
while they're out-
from what he looks terrified, and he's telling the truth. And
All right, I lower the pistol.
I put
And,
I put my rapier away.
I'm
It-
going back into the back of the workshop and rifling through the designs.
Whoa! No! I'm going
What
to
are you
stop
doing?
from doing that.
What are you doing? That's my private studies. You can't have those.
I want proof that you made them and didn't get them from somebody else.
Oh, okay. Here, and he goes and finds and he shows you the schematic that his draft of the fireflies, and they don't have the little the loudspeaker thing or the acid thing on them. They are just flying illusion things.
I want a description of this guy you say you sold him to.
He gives you a description, which will come into play next episode. But yes,
I was kind of thinking that.
You if you catch this Zippo guy, give him 1/4 from me.
You
With
got it.
pleasure.
All right, and as you leave
I'm gonna
the
give him a bunch of money before we leave. By the way, like 20 or 30 gold for his time because you're like you guys were like
Get your
came in
money
and
back.
started threatening his life.
he he's like that. That's very generous, but I I can't accept it unless let me make something for you
Yeah,
and
that would be great. Make something to make our life
Give me
easier
the
Good.
over
schematic.
in Boogerton.
Growin, you are a cornerstone of the
I want a
community.
copy of the schematics.
I'm sorry. I got a little out of hand, but you're welcome to come to the Black Eagle and we'll share some good old ale, maybe some rum. I'll get the special rum.
oh,
Oh,
thank you. And as the custodians exit, they see Isidore Druon is from Boogerton. He actually is the proprietor of the Tap and Tumble right across the street, and he sees you, and he's like, "Oh, I heard you had come to Cobbleston. I have dire news for you, my friends. Um, it seems that some rumors have gotten out about you, and there was a mob around your establishment, your building,
Ah, hell.
and myself and Joss and uh the Clydenstones, we've kept them from putting torch to your building, and funny enough, even the street sweeper gang stepped in to keep them from getting into violence there. But I would suggest that you don't return, at least tonight, to Boogerton until we can get this quelled.
Thanks
Trust
for
that
the
we'll take
warning.
care of it. And he
Thank you.
goes, I have to return. I'm scared for my bar. And then he kind of runs back down the street.
All right. Well, you guys ready to go home?
Of course,
No,
I
it
want to see
seems-
this mob.
it seems that your home has been rather. If you wish, you can stay at the Black Eagle for as
well,
long as
thank
you
you, my
need.
friend.
That's
Appreciate
a fun-
that.
Guys,
And-
guys. The book is still there.
Yeah, we need to go home.
The what?
You have the book,
I
Dulcinea.
thought
You have the
had
book.
this.
We made that decision at the beginning of the episode that you had the book.
No, she said she left it at home,
I'm
Corey.
walking around the city with the book. That's not good.
You don't leave it stashed in Boogerton. That's for sure.
I have a good workshop and a broken chimney.
I think the DM is literally telling you if you do that, everything will go bad.
Yeah.
So maybe
Yes, that's exactly
stop
why I'm
doing
saying
that.
that. So we're doing a DM hand wave.
You know the
and
you know the
have the
hints
book.
that you say you ignore. Like this is like one of those.
Yeah, 2 by 4.
Well, if she left it behind, I grabbed it.
Yeah, I
Right.
got.
Savanor,
Yeah.
it wasn't it.
Oh, yeah.
Savanor.
So
Here, hold this for me.
I'll
the
take
group
care
is
of it.
gonna spend the night at the Black Eagle, and then make their way to Midenton in the morning, to see about this person Zaponius Blamboodle, and see if there's some truth to this, to him finding him at the Great Willow Tavern in Midenton. And that is where we will end episode 2. A shave and a
I
haircut.
will. I will
did
give Temeraire the Mariner's hand clasp of fellowship, and say it was a pleasure working with you. And Cuthbert,
Pleasure's mine.
I really like your style. Thanks for calling upon us.
Yes, thank you for your generous reward of hair products for
Right.
saving your life and your business. And
You're a very, very stylistic crowd. Anytime you all need haircuts, come down to my shop.
And you're welcome at the Black Eagle.
we appreciate it. It's like an 8-hour walk for us, but we're ever
If you're ever in the area, you're welcome to the Black Eagle.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us, David, Joe,
My
and
pleasure. Thank you.
It was a pleasure.
can't wait to see this on the stream next year. It's actually not probably going to be until spring of 2025 when these actually
Wow.
launch.
After
But
Angus.
thank you.
Wow.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, thank you for having me. Appreciate it. Thanks, everybody.
Thank
Enjoy
you
the
for
rest of
having
your
me.
day.